Greetings, adventurers! Thanks so much for listening. You are catching the Dungeon Boiz, a group of 7 friends who create and go on adventures, Dungeons and Dragons style. Huge shout out, as always, to Wizards of the Coast as we use the 5e guide that they provide for this homebrew campaign. That campaign being the one you are currently listening to. It's our first campaign, Stardust Echos, and this is episode 5. My name is Justine Mowry. I am the writer and dungeon master for Stardust Echos. I have been playing D&D consistently since 2019. I had dabbled as a kid and a bit as a teenager, but never really committed until 2019, when my passion for all things fantasy and nerddom and my background in theater and musical theater all sort of clicked together, and I went, oh, what have I been doing? I should have been playing this long before now. But I haven't really looked back since. I love the game. I'm such a big fan of creating and having fun, and I've always been a storyteller, so this is something that I hold true to my heart and I love doing.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Grant, and I play Kastal Torash, the Golden Dragon-born barbarian. I have been playing Dungeons and Dragons kind of on and off for the past 6 or so years. Now that I finally have a group of really nice friends that I play consistently with, it's really nice to get back into the swing of everything. So, appreciate you joining along for the ride with us.
Well, hi there. My name's Ellie. I play Pants, the Kobold Artificer on Stardust Echos. D&D has been a really fun thing for me to learn and play with all my friends. I haven't been playing for very long. I'm a little baby D&D player, but I can't wait to learn more and play many more campaigns with my friends.
Hi, I'm Dylan. I play Temple, the Warforged Monk, and D&D is a really fun thing to play, and it's a great way to get creative, and for me, I've been making art and stuff. It's real fun, and I am glad you all are listening and you like us.
Hi, I'm Anthony. I play Grayson Cato on the show Dungeon Boiz in the campaign Stardust Echos, which is what you are listening to right now. And if you are listening to it by accident, stick around. You might find it funny. Or not, whatever. I'm not your dad. I've been playing D&D for just about 12 years now. Started playing in 4th edition, and have been loving 5th edition since it's come out for the past few years.
Hey guys, it's me, Lindsay, playing Six, the Tabaxi Rogue, and I've been playing D&D for almost a year now. So that's a fun time.
Well, hi, my name is Arland. I am playing the resident winged tiefling warlock. And Valen is his name. And I have been playing D&D on and off for the last 2.5 years, I think. Kind of just started off playing and trying with one-shots and ended up really kind of falling in love with it. And now here I am entertaining everybody that listens. So thank you.
And now the Dungeon Boiz proudly present episode 5 of Stardust Echos. Temple's eyes widen on the pad in front of him, his orange eyes calculating as the energy signature matches the one they've been searching for in the beacon. He feels an emotion he rarely feels, of anger, and is instantly brought back to the beginning of his monastic teachings. A field stretches off, full of wildflowers wind, and peace. The abandoned countryside never visited by the inhabitants of the planet V7. One lone individual walks, barefoot and focused, with a smile upon his wrinkled face. Orange robes blowing in the wind, and he sees the wreckage of an old ship. As he gets closer, he notices there's so much growth upon the ship, and he wonders why he feels drawn to it. And as he gets closer, he sees the arm of a warforged sticking out from underneath.
Hello? Hello? Is anyone in there? Ah, you are awake. Amazing. From the looks of you, you've been stuck between these stones for a long, long time. Let me see if I can move this one away. Can you speak? Yes. Kinda. Do you have a name? Designation MT1-A4794-J9. Let me stop you there, friend. I'll call you MT1. Is that all right? Yes. It's heavy. My name is Gaman. I'm just an ordinary monk. Almost got it. 1, 2, 3. There. Oh. You have impressive armor, friend. Barely a scratch on you. Can you move? No? But you're not damaged. Perhaps you've forgotten how to move. What do you remember? Anything? Stone, wind, day, night, day, night, day, night, day, night. And before? How did you get stuck? Has it been too long? Ah! Did you just move your hand? Can you grab my hand? Yes! Excellent! Okay, let's sit you up. There you go. You've been face down in the gravel all these years. Maybe a change of scenery will jog your memory. Thank you. At least you're polite. I'll set up camp here for the night to keep you company. I don't suppose you're hungry. No, I'm not. I had a feeling. Forgive me for prying, but you and death seem to have a tenuous relationship. What does life mean to you? Life, meaning, death. You're an odd one, but I think I could call you friend. Would you like a friend, MT1? Yes, friend. Well, alright. At least this good-for-nothing monk can still make friends. What is a monk?
Temple startles back as Grayson waves his hand in front of him, turns his head and realizes where he is and what has happened. That this team, these friends he has around him, have found their beacon and now have much larger decisions to make. So there's a thick stench of almost like gunpowder, bomb powder, whatever they use. And so there's this stench of the bombs, residue, you kind of like batting some smoke away. And there's a small crater of where Sam was that has like fiery blisters coming out, and there's pieces of scrap metal everywhere. But besides that, all of you are kind of standing in a half circle. You just learned a shit ton of information and blew up a robot. What do you do?
Bye bye, birdie.
Did we end the last session with a rest?
No, you did not.
Okay.
We did it.
You ended it by blowing it up. You had never taken a rest.
Temple said at the end that he needed to take a rest to...
He said he did, but you
At some
you
point.
didn't.
Well, yeah, but because in order to process the
The files.
The files, yeah.
yeah.
But that didn't necessarily mean that we did take a rest, because we didn't decide as a group to take a rest.
Yeah, he brought it up, which was very smart, but you have not taken one yet.
How much time does Temple need to process the information to deliver the information to us?
So for Temple to go through the information, he would need about 15 minutes to like process it.
Are you all willing to give me the time to sort through this data and present my findings?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I will sit down and I will start sorting through it. And he sits crisscross applesauce and starts going through the package of files.
Where's he sitting? Is he? Are you sitting in a defensible position, or are you just right in the middle?
Probably, I guess we all convened in a group in the middle of this cave. I think he just sat down right where he was standing.
Torash will just keep his sword hilt in his hand and just kind of pace around a little bit, just keeping an eye on the way that we came in from the Odin Crystal Cave and the other two entrances that we saw.
Yeah, Torash, go ahead and roll perception for me. First roll of the game.
This Torash rolled a 17.
Nice.
Woohoo!
In this specific cave area, also down the entrances that you can see, you don't really notice anything at all.
Yeah, I'll just keep walking around, keeping my eyes around, make sure no one tries to sneak up on us.
Val's gonna sit close to Temple to just make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, you can see kind of his sort of like Temple's sort of ring light eyes kind of change color. You can tell that he's kind of gone internal. He's not responsive, but you can see it's like writing data, like it's like flickering, like his hard drives are spinning.
Kind of like the old computers when it would flicker the green light when it's processing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You could just hear the little just.
Yep, the clicking.
Let's date ourselves right now.
Oh,
It's kind of like when you put in the when you put in the floppy disk and it turns from red to green.
The sad part is that there's probably a good amount of people listening to our podcast and who have no idea what a floppy disk is.
Yeah, no.
There's probably a lot of people who are like, you fucks, I was playing D&D when you were a baby. So
You fucks.
I'll flop your disc. What?
I will say, based on like engagement metrics alone, the demographic mainly listening to us are people our age.
yeah, the highest demographic for us is 25 to 33. And then the one after that is 33 to 45.
Yeah.
All
Let's
right,
go.
middle-aged.
Hey, all you 23 to 45ers. Thanks for tuning in.
What's up, millennials?
Are you all having an existential crisis too and need to escape into a fantasy world?
And just like that, we left the cave. We're no longer in
And
the
we're
cave.
back.
Has your soul been crushed by not being able to achieve the American dream? So you're saying.
Come disassociate with us.
Did you find out the American dream was a lie?
But the dream is to leave.
So let's go to the Adial system.
Join us,
won't you?
Come take
It's
a ride with
magic.
me.
This episode was brought to you by.
What are Pants, Six, and Grayson doing while Torash paces around and Temple loads?
Okay, Grayson walks to the top of the cave looking at the inlay in the ground. It's lit up a little bit now, right? Like it changed.
It looks the same as if it's like slightly lighter. Like there's like a slight inlay of almost like the metals have awakened, I want to say. Like you feel like it's activated somehow and that it is built into the earth. So it cannot be moved.
What does the rest of the cave look like? Is there a opening above us? Like, is it open air?
Yeah, there's stalactites that point down in a range of blues and that drip water, but there's no opening on the top. So this is very, very not well lit. There's a slight glow from the pad, and then there's a glow from Pants' little cube boy, and then there's glow from the embers of when you blew Sam up.
Okay, gotcha. Strange place for a cannon.
Judging by the overall size of my light sword, would you allow it to kind of give like a good amount of light up to about like 10 feet, like maybe like dim light or something up to about 10 feet or so, just to give us a little extra light?
I would, but if you were trying to hear anything, I will give you disadvantage because it makes noise.
Oh, okay.
6, what were you doing or saying?
She says, Now's a good time for me to center myself as well. And she hops up on the rock formation behind her, takes a big deep breath, does some kicky legs, and then pulls out a cigarette. Because that's how she likes to end combat.
Pants is digging through the remains of the Sam explosion.
There's barely anything.
He's still like
Looking at those pieces of scrap metal.
He's collecting scrap metal, yeah.
Cool. So, Temple, 15 minutes passes, and you receive a wealth of information. Your eyes kind of start unglowing.
We all hear an audible ding.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've got mail.
A bell goes off in his skull. And, you all
Ding,
turn-
fries are done.
It's that the annoying like beeping that happens with your microwave over and over.
Even when you hit clear, it
Even
doesn't
when you
stop
hit
the
clear,
beeping.
it doesn't stop. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I hate that.
Man.
Yeah, so Temple stands up and he says, I have 3 broad categories of information for you to choose from. I have information about the pieces of the canon. I have information about the rough timeline of events, or the history of our system. And I have some broad information about the Harper Guild. Which would you like to hear?
6, Valen, Grayson, and Torash gather around Temple. He begins to explain what he has uncovered from the AI unit Sam. Pants scrounges about in a nearby corner, looking for leftover scrap metal, but has a keen ear turned to the group.
Temple's eyes start to pulse and glow as he sorts through eons of data. His eyes brighten as he turns towards his friends. He first shares information about the Harper's Guild itself. He shares clips of speeches and treaties and projects holograms of the old organization as it rose and fell and shattered and reformed throughout history. The Harper's ideology is noble. Their members pride themselves on their integrity and incorruptibility. They do not seek power or glory, only fair and equal treatment for all. Temple projects historic moments that the crew recognizes, simple narratives taught from generation to generation. He overlays the new Harper's Guild data to show their involvement throughout history. Images that were altered, footage that was cut short, reports that were redacted. Temple paints a picture of the Council's determination to whitewash the true history of the Adial system and the Harper's involvement in it. A projection appears of a dark, yet sparkling volume superimposed over the starlit darkness of space, the wormhole. Data and mathematical models orbit the wormhole as the timestamp of the projection dates it at 1000 LO. Temple begins to explain the wormhole's predictable arrival in their system is a natural phenomenon occurring long before the people of the Adial system took to space travel. It appears in the Adial system every 2,000 years, remains open for 1 year, then closes. While the wormhole's opening is now predictable, having done so periodically throughout recorded history, where it opens is seemingly random. Temple projects more imagery of the Council-approved history. A team of the best pilots, spellcasters, scientists, and soldiers were sent to explore the wormhole and what appeared on the other side. The projections changed to reveal the truth. The footage of intrepid explorers braving a new frontier quickly shift to reveal a massacre. Humanoid figures screaming as they run from Council-emblazoned forces. Layered over this disturbing footage, Temple reveals that 3 genocides were committed throughout this newly discovered region of space, known as the Mercer system. Technology and natural resources were stripped from the planets the Council attacked, and were returned to the Adial system before the wormhole closed, sweeping the sins of the past neatly away. The Council intended to hide this information until one of the 8 Council members resisted, forming the Harper's Guild. Her mission was to undermine the Council while maintaining her seat and bring equality and fairness to the galaxy from within and without. Over the next 1,000 years, the Harper's Guild grew from one planet to the next, gathering information, resources, and positions of influence in secret. In the year 2500, the Harpers completed their biggest achievement, the establishment of the Dragon Riders of Moss. While they appear to serve the Council, the Dragon Riders are indeed a secret yet powerful arm of the Harper's Guild. Temple tilts his head as images of a familiar gnome appear. They start to see her tragic recording again, this time with more data. In the year 3000 LO, the year Tarrant 19 went black, right before the wormhole was about to appear, Images of what Tarrant 19 used to look like begin to appear. Beautiful cities, universities, and preserved natural habitats flash on the cave walls from Temple's projections.
The party members look away in anguish and exchange unsure glances. Six's eyes narrow as she quickly thinks and tries to piece together what she's learned. Torash's scaled knuckles turn almost white with how fiercely he holds his saber hilt, eyes burning with rage at such atrocities that were committed. Grayson looks to the crater where the AI unit Sam once sat, to his own Dragon Riders of Moss medallion pinned proudly on his armor. Valen catches Grayson's eyes on the badge, and his own narrow, wings pulling in tighter around him as his hand graces his holster.
The images disappear, and a final, most important one comes up, a mechanical layout of what can only be the canon. The advanced magical piece of technology created hundreds of years ago by the Harper's Guild. 8 pieces, one purpose, to stop the wormhole from opening and stop the Council's misdeeds. Of the 8 pieces, Temple lingers on the power source, which was stolen by a Tabaxi assassin, and was the cause of Tarrant 19's blackout. The tracker, the inner component that can locate the other pieces and help the cannon rebuild itself, according to Temple's information, is currently on the coast, not far from them. And lastly, a key. Without the key, the cannon cannot be used at all. Yeah, the Council are fucking dicks.
I don't know about y'all, but I feel like those pieces would probably be safer in our hands than anyone else's. Because who knows, maybe this might be something that can be directed toward one of our planets, and, you know, boom goes dynamite, and we lose an entire system.
The other thing we need to consider, too, is how much has changed here in the past 2,000 years. Are we going to really go off on an adventure sent by someone 2,000 years ago, based off of fractured information?
I mean, that's what we're doing here.
We came to look for a beacon. That's all.
We came to look for a beacon, but they never told us what the beacon was.
The signature from the pad is the signature you've been looking for. So that is your quote unquote beacon.
Right on.
Yeah.
So you can check that off your quest list. You found the beacon.
Oh, cool.
Well, at the same time, like, I get that they're saying that this energy source popped up, but who's to say that the Council hasn't been looking for this energy source this whole time?
In all honesty, who even knows if the reason why we were sent here was to secure it for the higher-ups who sent us so they could use it for their own purposes. Who even knows if they'll even actually use it for the wormhole, if that's the actual reason that they're using it.
If history is any indication of the future, this is one assumption we could take. The Council will want the wormhole to open. They will want to travel through it. And if, again, the past is any indication of the future, they will use that opportunity to continue to pillage. Now, the cannon is the only thing that we know of that can stop them from doing this. If that we know of, this is what we have. So if we assume that they've changed their ways, then yes, we go back home with this information, and I suppose hope that we will not be instruments of future genocides.
Well, let me ask you this, Temple. The information you now have stored in you from the now destroyed AI over there, is the data that was input by the Harper's Guild? Is there hard recordings? Is there hard evidence of any of this actually happening? The only evidence we have is a very short snapshot of the end of one woman's life.
The information that I have is a lot of data and logs and all sorts of disparate information. I've collected it into a sort of summary, but the picture that it paints is that the Harper's Guild is a friendly organization.
So their records state it's a clandestine organization that we're just all learning about right now. Not that I'm saying let's trust the council and the government implicitly, but to completely base the next trajectory of our lives off of information from a society that didn't exist for us until 5 minutes ago is foolish.
I understand it's very little to go off of, but the picture that is painted for me is that these were equitable people who did their best to share power, to help others, and ensure that large-scale acts of violence would be mitigated, which, you know me, that's my whole thing.
Hey, Temple, I got a question for you. When you said that the tracker is somewhere off the coast, was that information given to you in the file, or is it now emitting some kind of energy source that you can track on the map?
First one.
The file says that it is.
I would say
on the
Sam
coast.
said it was.
Oh, so that's okay.
That'd be more.
So
That'd be more from Sam, but yes.
So there's the thousands-year-old record of where the thing was, and then there's what Sam said just a bit ago, saying, "Oh yeah, it's totally just over there." So he said that it's for sure. Okay.
Because he's the only thing that survived through the explosion, right? So he would know where some of the pieces went and their journey.
So now that Temple is pseudo Sam, would he have that information now?
Yep.
The tracker is on Tarrant 19 currently, and it is on the southeastern coast. This is not old data. This is what we know from our dearly departed.
I just want to caution us, if this is really what we're going to do, that we are going to be finding and assembling a cannon that had the power to wipe out the entire population of a planet. That's dangerous. In our hands, in the council's hands, in anybody's hands. Also, if we start going after these pieces to assemble this thing, people are going to notice. The council is going to notice. Our lives are going to get a lot more dangerous if we pursue this. And I just want to be sure that we have all the information we can possibly have about who these Harpers are and what actually happened before we put our lives in unnecessary risk.
Grayson, the only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, to join the dance.
Are we dancing now? Let's all dance.
Damn it, Pants.
Pants starts wiggling.
That's a good dance, Pants.
Thanks, Temple.
It's a good pants dance.
The pants
I like-
dance.
I like Pants' pants dance.
Pants.
Pants, 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 pants.
Everybody.
I like this group of friends. The fact that we all danced with Pants for a moment makes me very happy. Yes, that happened in character. We all danced with Pants.
It's canon.
Nice.
It's canon.
Yep.
Yep. Pants and
We just had a dance off.
pants starts random pants dances.
The pants dance. Also, I just have to say, I just love Grayson's character.
Oh, thank you.
He's just the logic that I want to say as a DM, but I'm like, let them fucking play.
I'm just like, I'm just like out of character. I'm just like, we just learned about the existence of essentially the Illuminati. Learned that the Illuminati are good guys. Learned that the Illuminati, despite being good guys, killed an entire planet, and learned that, like, you know, the government is not the Illuminati, but they also suck. And it's just like, by the way, all that information we learned from a 5-minute video of a woman before she died, who lived 2,000 years ago. So it's just like,
What do you do?
It's a real kick in the head, isn't it?
right, yeah, but it's very much just like, why are we taking this at face value?
It's fair. I will say really quick, because I feel like that is a issue that's just going to come up in general. The information that Temple has, you can play this however you want, Dylan. He knows it to be true. Whether you want to say you see physical videos in your head of people being slaughtered apart, whether you see documents being signed in secret, whatever you want to create. But all I know is that what the Temple information gets, he knows it to be true. That's all I'm
Totally.
saying.
What is truth, Justine?
Totally.
What is
Grayson doesn't know it to be true.
What is the truth?
What is reality?
You would know it to
What
be
is
true.
love? Baby, don't
And this is why
and-
Baby,
Pam
don't
was
hurt
digging
me.
around in the scrap metal of a phone of
And this is why I'm dicking around and I'm a comic relief character.
In Grayson's mind, it's very much a, Victor's right history.
Well, we're aware of the history, the current history, right? Of what the government's been telling us, of how the dial system was established and how all that stuff was done, right? Because we've all lived it. We were living through it, so we're learning through that gaze.
Correct. And I will say this, you guys, none of you even knew about the wormhole's existence.
Yeah.
So that's kept up only in the super high levels. And even the highest of levels think it's under the guise of exploration.
Yeah.
The only reason you guys have this information is because West literally was on the council. And she
Right.
defected to create the Harper's Guild.
Yeah, so now we're getting an alternate version of history, basically.
Yeah.
Hey God. How, just a side note, what would have happened if Pants hadn't found that microchip on the ship?
A fucking lot of different things than what did happen. I bet you $100. I bet you $100 you guys would have thought Sam was the beacon and brought him to the temple or to the place. And then you would have had
We
a
have
whole
found him.
And then you would have gotten all that information with Commander Gallowwood standing next to you, which would have been real fun.
Ooh, boss fight.
Boss
Yeah,
battle.
glad that didn't happen.
So, is the council tracking us and the little bracelet that we have right now too? So, do they know our whereabouts?
Phenomenal question. No, because the Space Leviathan creates a disturbance in the atmosphere, which is why you guys can't get information up and they can't get information down, which is why remember they sent 2 prior ships before you guys.
Yeah.
And they're like, we can't get any info off them. We can't find them. It's that. So it's,
Got it.
yeah. Space Leviathan.
I didn't know it was the Space Leviathan specifically that was causing that. I thought it was just something on the planet.
Oh, well, sorry. I have a very hard time as a DM not being like, I wrote this story, let me tell you. And then in my head, I'm like, they need to figure that out. So sorry, I'll be better about that. Let's say that Jagalda figured that out and told you it is the Space Leviathan that's causing the issues.
So we have to kill a Space Leviathan now.
Nice. Can't wait.
Temple, I'll say this. My mission is to keep everybody here alive and get them off world. That is my job here. Everything else we can figure out later, but for now, let's get the fuck off this planet.
We need more Odin crystals first. We still have 5 that we need to find. So in order for us to do that, that's going to be our next priority.
Once we get off this planet, what are we going to do next? Because I don't really trust anybody, and right now I feel a little bit like a used bloodhound just to sniff something out so that people could use it for their own, so that the council could use it for their own gain.
I agree with 6.
I see 2 options in my head. We retrieve the tracker. We essentially go AWOL and collect these pieces. As far as we know, we need this base to assemble the entire cannon, so it's not terrible for us to have all the pieces. Just because, I mean, it's either us or them, and at this point, I trust us over anybody else right now.
The threat of the cannon is purely in its absence of the power source. Because the cannon did not have the power source, it killed this planet. I propose we go find the tracker and learn where the power source is.
Fair enough.
Because that is what renders the cannon either as a wormhole killer, which is, in my opinion, lovely, or a planet killer.
I like that idea.
If we decide to go AWOL, I might have a place for us to lay low.
We're going back to Terrorwinds.
No, going to Moss.
We're going back to Terrorwinds?
The muffins did look good.
We're gonna go to my home world. Apparently, the Dragon Riders were founded by the Harpers, so the Dragon Riders ostensibly will protect us.
You mean we get to have a sleepover at Grayson's house? What?
To have a party.
Pants dance.
I've been missing Terwin's muffins, though. Maybe we can stop by there before. Muffin party.
Who has that sentence, that communication device?
I do.
Should we check in on Terwin, make sure she's okay? Like,
You were reading my mind. I was just about to do that. So Torash will pull the little sending stone out, and he'll be like,
see if she still wants to come with us.
Torash is just gonna look at it and just be very confused on how it works. Because I don't think I've ever used anything like this. I'm just gonna kind of look into it and just be like, Terwin? You there?
Pants. Are you paying attention to what's happening?
Yes, I am. Kind of. Yes, he is, kind of.
Okay. You would recognize these types of stones. They're made of a mixture of metal machinery parts and an actual like magical stone, because the dwarves use them to communicate underground from where you're from. And you will know that there is a button on the side that you need to, like, kind of like a walkie-talkie that you have to hold.
So he can't. He's just like, Torash is just like trying to talk into it without the button, right?
I have this little ball and just my massive ass hand is just like.
And what is it called again?
I called it a robostone.
Robostone.
A robostone?
Yeah.
Torash, my man.
Yes.
Torash.
What's up?
Try just pushing the button on the side there.
What but? Oh,
Yeah.
that
There you
button.
go. There
Okay,
you go.
Thanks. I'll press and hold the button. Terwin, are you there?
Nothing for a couple seconds, and then you hear, "Hello?
Terwin, it's me, Torash. Are you all right?
Oh, I forgot I gave you this. I am. How are you?"
Oh, we're doing okay.
Is this on like speakerphone?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll make sure.
We're doing okay. We found some nasty ass goblins in here that tried to kill us. We learned a lot from this robot thing. And we found the reason that we were come to this planet.
Oh, that's good. I don't really know what all that means, but I'm sorry that you ran into robots. I wanted to know, are you coming by soon?
Is that a worrisome thing?
She doesn't sound too worried. I think she's more inquisitive.
Oh. Yeah, I would say we can make a stop by real quick to see how you're doing and check in on everyone and before we continue on with our mission.
Okay. I will look forward to seeing you too. Thank you, Torash.
Is there a way that I can just kind of tell, like, kind of like just through her voice, see if she's like pretty much at like gunpoint with a pirate, kind of like insight check to?
Yeah. So go ahead and roll insight for me.
That's what Six wanted to do. It's a trap!
You can assist him, Six. I think Six's cat ears perk up, and go ahead and roll insight.
Sounds like a fucking trap.
With advantage, Torash rolled a 19.
She sounds pretty at ease. She sounds like her normal kind of flustered, Terwin-y type self, but she sounds fine.
In the background, you'll hear Valen just be like yelling, ask her if she's coming along.
Ask her if she's got any muffins.
Oh, yeah.
Ask her to make
I
those
guess
muffins before we get there.
So she can hear all of this.
Justine, do the sending stones in your campaign, do they have the same limits that sending stones normally have?
No, these are robo-stones. They're a bit different.
Okay, so it's not like a one use a day and you can only send 25 words at a time?
No, I homebrewed these. If you want to roll investigation on the robo-stones, I can give you information if you...
No, it's okay. I was just wondering from a mechanical standpoint if it was...
Yeah, there are mechanics to these. I don't think Terwin was smart enough to tell you, so I'm not going to tell you, but there are limitations to them that you'll figure out.
That's fine. I just wanted to know if it was like, because the sending stone rules as written is just like the sending spell. You just get it one time using 25 words.
These are like, imagine just a walkie-talkie with a bit of magic in them. So she goes, "Oh, I was making muffins. Oh, my muffins are burning. I gotta go. And it just beeps.
Ow.
All right, I'll put the stone just back in my pocket.
Do you click the button to turn it off?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So there's more to this cave and the possibility for more Odin crystals. Do we want to explore any further, or should we leave?
Well, we need the crystals to get out of here, so I feel like we should be.
So 6, you guys have 6 and you need 4.
We didn't win one from that guy,
No, we
He
were supposed to,
tricked
but
us.
we won
but
a
he
curse.
was a dick.
We won a curse.
He was trying to tempt
Grayson.
you.
Grayson won the curse. That's what Grayson won. Damnation.
Not a fucking crystal.
No, not a crystal. Crystal was bullshit.
So at this point, with Grayson's passive perception, he hears what could be movement. You can't tell if it's like natural or not, but you do hear movement coming from one of the tunnels you have not explored.
I'll say, wait, everybody, quiet. I think I hear something down to the south, and I draw my rifle and
Let's go.
walk down towards the opening of this cave, just with my rifle raised, looking for anything.
You walk, and your rifle's raised, and you notice that there is 2 squirrels that are running in towards you.
Okay.
Which is not, it does not like seem like this is a normal place that they would be. 2 3-eyed squirrels run towards you.
I'm following him down there as well.
Okay. Do they seem aggressive?
They seem fearful.
Okay. Do they just like run past then?
Yep.
Well, that's not a good sign.
No, it's not. I'm going to take a couple steps back. This is water right here, right?
Yeah, so behind you there's a big pool of water.
I'm going to get like knee deep in the pool and kind of like kneel with my rifle trained at the entrance to the cave, just trying to like give myself a little bit of cover.
Okay.
I want to head to the opposite end by the rocks. Well, while I'm doing that, I want to like signal to everybody to like take cover or get to high ground or something.
Who's paying attention?
Yeah, I'll pay attention. Torash will move a little bit closer to the center of the room, right where the big pack of stalagmites is, like roughly in the center of the room, and I'll just, again, I think I'll still have my sword hilt out, but not actually activated. Just kind of be leaning up against it, looking at that southern entrance.
I have my magic hand up and ready to go.
Magic hand.
I think Pants will like scramble onto Temple's back, ready to
Oh.
run away.
Yeah, and Temple will move both of them closer to the entrance of the cave to the west, sort of between, like sightline wise, between Grayson and the entrance where the squirrels came from.
6, are you still on your perch smoking?
Yeah, because I'm assuming that's probably higher than this rock formation over here, right?
Yes, I'd consider that high ground. So you'd be about 10 feet up.
Okay. All right, she just stays there.
So you all stay. The squirrels come and go. 5 minutes pass. 5 more minutes pass. Nothing seems to be coming.
Oh.
Well, do we investigate or do we leave?
I think we should just get the fuck out of here so we can continue on with our mission and get off this godforsaken rock.
Do we know if this is the only spot for Odin crystals?
She said that you can find Odin crystals in the cave systems and also in the underground systems that led from her house to the caves.
Well, I mean, it's up to y'all.
Should we return to Terrawinds via the hidden passage?
Well, the issue is we don't know where the hidden passage is. And so,
Oh, it's hidden.
so we would have to backtrack all the way back to where Terrawin is, jump down into her path there, and then continue and then go that way.
I think we should go check out and see if there's any more cave crystals. Crystal caves.
Yeah, we can go. Crystal
Let's
Cave.
just- Seems like there's no danger. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
So to clarify, are you going to one of the tunnels you've not gone through, or are you going to the tunnel you already went through with the Odin crystals?
The one we didn't go through.
We could go back to the previous area with the other Odin crystals and go the other way that we didn't go, because there may be more crystals in that direction, seeing the fact that it could be an outcropping of some sort. That's a big word for me. How did that come up?
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, at this point, it's kind of steering away from what would be apparent danger. What do you think, Grayson?
That sounds fine to me. Either way, I think we don't really know what else is in here, so just have to keep your wits about you.
Yeah, agreed.
You walk towards the area, and then there's the way you came to the plains, and then there's another area another tunnel you have not gone through yet.
Have any more crystals matured while we were there in the 20 minutes we were there?
No. Roll nature. I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah, I'd say we'll just continue. We'll just go down into the opening that we didn't go down.
Okay. It's a smaller corridor. Who would venture first?
I'm maybe not fit, so one of you guys should go ahead and see if I can go.
I'll take point.
So Valen, you start walking through the caves as they twist along, and you go for about 15-ish minutes, and then you start to smell smoke. You don't see smoke, but you smell it. Do you keep going?
Yeah, I'll look back and just kind of keep going forward with a little bit more caution.
You eventually get to a mouth opening that leads back to the hills. When Grayson first saw the cave opening, he had showed you all that there were 3 openings. You get the sense that this was the one, you went through the middle one originally. You get the sense that this was the one to the right. So you see a wide cave opening. Go ahead and roll perception and stealth.
Okay, perception. That is a 16 for perception. And then
Moment of truth right here.
Uh-oh.
that's 13 for stealth.
Awesome. So you stop abruptly because you see movement on the outside of the cave, and that smell, and you hear a bonfire, and there are tons of goblins walking around, and you hear 2 of them going, "I swear we sent the scouts in there. They should have been back by now." And then you hear one of the leaders of the goblins kind of say, "I heard some kind of explosion. They could be fucking up in there. We need to send someone in." And they're just kind of all walking around. One of the leaders is riding a wolf. And as you look around, you see a total of about 6 goblins, 2 goblin leaders, and a wolf around a big bonfire. And they're talking about how they had sent 4 scouts in. They haven't come out yet. And that they heard an explosion.
Okay. I will signal, like, shh, to everybody else. And then have them double back a little bit, so at least we're out of earshot of the goblins outside.
Yeah, it's this hallway is a little tight in here. It's kind of hard for me to just turn around.
Does he say that?
No, just like if.
Oh, I think you did.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No!
But just like very quietly.
Oh, I gotta roll.
I'll just roll.
I'm rolling something. Oh,
I just want to say it that loudly. It's already been done.
said it.
It's already been done.
He's trying to add flavor.
No, you're good. You guys turn around and they don't seem to notice you.
Okay.
And then I relay the information. Like, there's 6 or 7 goblins that direction. They're looking for the 4 we just killed. Let's head south and see if there's another entrance. Well, the only problem we have right now is that we came in one direction, and this is one of 3 entrances that we walked in. So no matter how we get out of this cave, potentially we're gonna be coming across these goblins.
If they follow us in, we're going to fight.
You have realized that, yes, the goblins are in front of all 3 of these entrances.
Maybe there's a back door. Like a way back out the other way.
And we can take one of these two side entrances or these other two paths and find that out.
Could we call Terowyn and see if we could find out where her secret passage is?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so I'll pull the robostones out again and press it to turn it on.
Beep beep boop 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 boop.
Beep, beep, boop, boop.
Terowyn, you there? Can you hear me?
There's a couple moments of silence, and then you hear, "Hi, Torash, I remembered this time."
Do you know by chance where your little passage that goes underneath your house, do you happen to know where that ends up in these caves?
No, I never made it quite far. I was too scared of the eyelash bats. But I do know that, I know that I went towards the west. So from you, if you're in the caves, it might be towards the east. But I don't know how cave systems work. It could be all jumbly mixed up.
Well, we just went to the east and we just found our way back out to one of the entrances, so I don't know. We'll have to keep looking then.
I'm sorry. I do know that the at least on my end, there was tons of mushrooms. So maybe if you see some mushrooms, you'll know you're in the right cave system. But like I said, it's pretty far. It's a couple of miles underground. I don't even know if it leads that far.
All right, well, thank you anyway, Tara. We'll be back shortly.
Torash hangs up the phone, looks around at the team, all of them with a slight frustration in their eyes of not knowing what to do next. And then they realize that there's one cave path they have not gone down. They make the decision to go that direction, and they start to walk. It goes deeper and deeper, but they realize it is undisturbed. They start to see small mushrooms growing as the cave winds and heads towards the east. And they also see natural, smaller crystals forming out of the walls as well.
We got mushrooms.
Can Pants go investigate a group of crystals somewhere? See what kind they are?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll nature for me.
While that's happening, I'm gonna turn to Torash. I'm like, "Hey, I'm not Torash, Temple," and be like, "Temple, do you think we should grab her more mushrooms?"
Yeah, she did need some, didn't she? I'll get to work. And Temple goes and starts gathering some mushrooms.
And I'll start gathering some too as we're walking.
Thank you for reminding me, Valen.
The mushrooms you're currently picking are brown. Pants, what did you roll for nature?
16.
Yeah, these are like very natural forming. They're not as magical as Odin crystals. You see some quartz, other types of crystals, because I don't know names of crystals, but there's other kinds. Just all kinds of nice crystal. Tiger's eye. Just stuff in there.
Actually, that will be considered
Wait,
an
this is
amethyst.
really important for me. Are they worth money? Like, could you say that they are worth 100 gold pieces by chance?
No.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So you walk along the path. You enter a smaller cave opening. And then as you proceed further down, you eventually hit like almost like a room. And inside the room, you now see mushrooms of almost every color. This room has tons of mushrooms in it. And to the point where you will walk on them if you walk through.
Mm.
It's a mushroom, if you per se. Then
Oh my
Mushroom
god.
room.
I think Temple kind of stops everybody, puts his hands out, like, these brown mushrooms seem safe, but we don't know about the rest. I am unaffected by poisons and toxins. Should I continue ahead and investigate these mushrooms?
Yeah.
If anything, if you can determine their nature and if they're poisonous or anything along those lines, I will just breathe some fire on it so we can just clear the area so we don't have to worry about it.
We can do that if we need to. I wouldn't want to disturb a habitat. Temple steps out into the mushrooms and I think is going to, I guess, try to investigate. He's not very good at nature stuff, but...
Temple, you step into the mushrooms and realize there's a natural light that seems to be shining There are some yellow mushrooms off the walls that glow. They seem just like they're little glowy mushroom boys. They're nothing like crazy. And then there's glowworms along the ceiling. So you would be able to see, since you don't have dark vision in here, and go ahead and roll nature for me.
Nope. Not very good. Temple rolled an 8.
You do notice that a couple different of the colors have spores on them, like loose spores. But besides that, they don't seem like any kind of aggressive species that you're aware of or poisonous species you're aware of.
They are giving off spores, but I can't identify them. I suppose I could kick a path through these and allow you to pass through without kicking up too many more.
But yeah, I'd be careful with anything with the spores that might go airborne and don't want to breathe it in.
So we fix it with fire, right?
Not my favorite choice, but I can't stop you, Torash. So I think, Temple rejoins the group. I think gets out of Torash's way.
Watch and learn, ladies. And I take a big, deep breath and just breath weapon fire all of the mushrooms just to kind of clear path.
Okay. You do that. Some of these mushrooms have ignite properties to them, so they react to fire like small bombs.
Oh, sick.
Would you say that would be like maybe like one of the saving throws?
Oh yeah, sorry. So do dex saving throw.
All of us or just Torash?
Just Torash.
Taurus rolled a 10.
Okay, you avoid any of the small pops as your fire hits. Because of just the way the fire hit with oxygen that flowed out, some spores went into the air, but not a lot. You got almost all of them, and there's now a direct, slightly warm, but a direct path through these fire boys.
That's spicy.
You continue on, you hear the scrunching of burnt mushrooms. It probably smells really fucking weird in there. As you move forward, do you try to pick any of these for her?
Do we remember if she said any specific ones she was looking for? I can't remember.
I think she just said all kinds.
Shit.
Running out of room over there.
Are there any that are still intact?
There's some blue ones and some green ones.
Okay, I think Temple will... Is anybody here proficient with botany or working with plants of any kind? Because I couldn't identify these, and I don't think I can handle them safely for Terwin.
You think someone of my stature would be good with plants?
I wouldn't assume, one way or the other.
I can hardly read, let alone talk about plants. So I think I'm good.
All right.
Pants goes, I could give it a try. I mean, I'm pretty good with explosive things and magical food and stuff like that.
Pants roll nature with advantage.
22.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Very
shit.
nice.
Yeah, Pants, you recognize these because you yourself grew up in caves with mushrooms in them. And you notice that some of the blue ones that the spores have come off are hallucinogenic. You notice that some of the green ones are poisonous. The red ones can ignite fire. All the other colors are pretty harmless, and then the yellow ones are like just glowing. They just glow for light purposes.
At least have some utility.
Can I pick up like one of each?
Yeah, sure. I would say to Pants, these look like they have been planted. They are not grown naturally.
They just destroyed someone's crop.
Oops.
So Pants goes over and he squats down next to whatever remaining mushrooms were left. And it's like, well, out of the ones that Torash didn't ignite and explode, I think we should I'm going to pick up one of each of these and keep them. Especially these blue ones. Okay. So he's pounced down and he's looking at all the mushrooms and he's like, well, this one is light. This one is poisonous, so nobody touch these green ones. And these blue ones, unless you want to have a really good time, try not to get too close to them and pick them, please.
I love having a good time.
Well, go right ahead, Six. I won't stop you. So Pants puts on some gloves, little leather gloves that he's got in his pocket. And he takes out some, like, little tongies that he's got for specimen collections, and he takes a little jar, and he takes carefully breaks off one of the mushrooms from its stalk, the blue mushroom, and puts it in a jar really quickly and covers the top of it.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand with advantage because you did use the proper preparations. I like how you're probably all just watching. As Vance is like, this is super fucking dangerous. Let me pick it.
This is for professionals only.
I have very good sleight of hand, by the way, and +5.
I know you do.
Very good.
So 17. Is that enough?
You successfully jar that little bitch.
And I do the same thing with one of the green poison ones.
Okay. That one you'd have to ingest, so it's not as big of a deal if you accidentally touched you. But the blue one, if the spores had come off, you would have had a real nice time.
Yeah. And then I'll take a yellow one and put that. So they're all in little jars now in my pockets.
Cute.
I want to hallucinate.
There's still time to hallucinate.
I want to save some for later. Can 6 save some for later?
Which one do you want to take?
Oh, the blue ones. Fuck the other ones.
Yeah. So go ahead and describe your moment, 6.
She just wants to snag a couple. She snips them with her little claw and wants to put them in a little leather pouch to save for later. She doesn't want to get all high right now, but maybe later. Maybe when we're all around the campfire telling campfire stories.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll sleight of hand for me.
6 rolls of 21.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Nice.
None of y'all are getting high today. So she perfectly, agilely just slip with her nail and puts them in a leather. You put 3 in a leather pouch.
Should I add them to my inventory?
Yeah, three blue mushrooms.
Drugs.
Yay.
Space drugs.
I have a question about the green mushrooms. They said they have to be ingested to be poisonous.
Correct.
Can they be mashed down into a paste and applied to melee weapons and cause poison damage?
Ooh.
Maybe.
Cool.
Can they be mashed down to a paste and forcibly shoved into somebody's mouth to cause poison damage?
Just throw them at.
I have a lot of ideas for these green mushrooms, so can I get
5. You can have 5.
They're not gonna I can pick them up, right? They're not gonna be
Yeah,
causing
you'll be
any
fine.
problems.
Don't lick your fingers.
Unless your character's allergic.
No,
Oh.
he's not allergic to mushrooms.
Roll for allergies.
Yeah, roll for allergy.
roll a d6. Roll a d6, and you have nut, shellfish, dairy, gluten, kiwi.
Yeah, so Valen, you can take. There's probably about 5.
Cool. I will take 5 green mushrooms for myself, not for Tara.
I like how there's no sense of urgency that goblins are in the thing next to you. You're all just like, let's pick some mushrooms.
Thanks.
We're gonna get high tonight.
Ooh.
This is good.
Space shrooms.
Yeah. Temple grabbed a bunch for Terrawin too. I think 1 of each, and then maybe 5 of the brown ones.
Cool. So you guys do some mushroom picking. Some lovely little cottage core on our podcast today, and then you march. You go forward, and you notice a split in the tunnel. You can go left or right.
Left.
Does Grayson just walk ahead, to the left?
No, that was Anthony just saying we should go left.
Oh, cool. So who's in the front now?
Torash.
I'll still lead.
Torash. You walk and you hear in front of you.
I pull my great sword out and I ignite it. Kind of two-handedly, kind of like Kylo Ren style, just have it just kind of point it forward.
As you light it up, you see the reflection of a pair of eyes looking at you. There is a hellhound.
A what now?
Excuse me?
It looks like a creepy dog with fire flame in its maw, and it's growling at you.
Quick, somebody throw one of those hallucinogenic mushrooms at it and run.
Oh shit.
Quick, make
Wrap
a trip.
the green ones in meat.
Anybody got any meat? Distract it.
I don't have any meat. I don't have any meat.
Seeing this thing, Grayson raises his rifle and shoots it.
Oh no.
Aw.
Okay.
What if that was Valen's pet?
I shoot it twice.
What if that was his beloved BFF?
I shoot it twice.
Oh no.
Yeah, so okay. Grayson picks up. Pow, pow. Go ahead and roll an attack for me twice.
Hell yeah. 14 for the first one. 19 for the second one.
Okay, the first one does not hit. It dodges out of the way, and then as you hit it again, it hits it like perfectly. One of its ears comes off.
Great.
And almost like a lava-y blood starts to drip down its face as it burns. Do
Oh
damage
my-
for me on that 19?
God.
11 piercing damage.
Yeah, so you hit it and it... But it's still kind of like growling. And there's just, like I said, there's like the blood's pouring down from the ear. But like I said, it almost looks like fiery lava. Like there's sparks coming off of it, this hellhound. And it's still just growling and pacing in front while it's injured. It's not trying to attack you, though.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
Stop.
Grayson, stop shooting the hellhound.
Yes, stop.
I'm just gonna shoot it until it dies. I shoot it again.
No.
It's whining. It's whining, right? So at that point, I want to...
No, it's still growling at us, though. Justine just said it's still...
It's whining and growling.
Yeah, I shoot it.
I want to move. I want to move the to kind of push Grayson.
Okay, I'm gonna let... He said it first. I'm gonna let him get one more shot in. So go ahead and roll.
Does a 15 hit?
That hits again. This time its tail gets hit.
8 points of piercing.
Oh no.
So Grayson does the third shot, and then Valen, you said you instantly wanted to have a reaction where you interacted with Grayson.
Yeah, I wanna after the third shot, I wanna kind of force his rifle upward, away from the dog.
What are you doing?
This thing is not posing any threat. It's just there. Like, we don't know what it's going on. Like, it could be protecting something.
It's growling at us.
Yeah, we could be on its territory. Like, we are rummaging through these caves, and I mean, it's pretty apparent that he hasn't attacked us yet. And you've already shot it 3 times, and it still hasn't advanced at all.
I have to side with Valen on this, Grayson.
While this conversation's happening, Pants, what were you doing or saying?
I wanted to roll a perception to see, like, if it was standing in front of something important or, like, guarding something or just why it's there in the first place, if I can.
Roll perception with disadvantage, and then we'll have them continue their convo.
11.
The body appearance seems like it may be guarding something. You can't see anything. Yeah, so Valen just basically said, you don't know. Grayson, what were you going to reply with?
You don't know either. We're trying to go this way, and if this thing does attack us, if we get closer, then we're going to need to kill it anyways. We're being chased through these caves by goblins, and we need to get out of this cave system. I'm choosing the path of least resistance right now.
I've got an idea.
I'm gonna reply. I'm just like, just let me try something.
Well, 6 also said, I've got an idea, so do you ignore her?
Oh, yeah. I basically do. I'm like, because I'm still talking directly to Grayson. Sorry, and I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
And do what with it?
It's going to it's gonna appear right in front of the dog, and it's just gonna do that thing where you hand to smell
Sniff it.
and to see if it reacts to it at all. You know, like if it starts getting aggressive.
It would put its tail between its legs, but it just got blown off. And it immediately and tries to bite the hand.
And I'm gonna go like this. It's gonna react like that just to see if it does anything.
So it puts its finger out like a no-no,
Yeah.
and it acts like a wild animal and tries to bite it again. 6, what was your idea?
So 6 takes a chunk of her ration block and, like, chucks it right in front of him.
It looks at it. I think it's overly stimulated still from the hand that was in front of it, so it doesn't really react.
And being shot 3 times.
Yeah.
The hand picks up the food and holds it in its palm.
Yeah.
It starts backing away while growling more. The growling deepens.
I'm gonna shoot it a 4th time.
No, stop it.
Fuck!
Grayson!
I'm shooting it.
Listen, wait a
26 to hit.
Grayson.
Oh, Jesus
asshole.
Christ.
Did you roll perception, you asshole?
that's my hit.
Jesus.
No, what was Six's idea?
Yeah.
Listen, 6. I'm gonna take some more of the food that I have over, and I just wanna get down in front of it, and I wanna talk to it, and I wanna hold out the food right in front of it, and I wanna tell it, it's okay, boy, it's okay. But I still have my dagger very ready in case it does attack me. I will get it right in its heart. Do I need to roll something? Can I roll like animal handling or something?
Okay, let's take we're gonna take a real quick pause to play out all of those amazing moments. I love all of you. We have a magical hand that a dog tries to bite. And then we have 6 who's like, what the fuck? And throws out some food. Grayson then said I shoot it again.
Yep.
He was joking.
I wasn't.
He wasn't.
Oh, fucking god damn
But
it.
Valen had already stated that he had taken his hand and pushed the rifle up. So I would like you to reshoot with disadvantage.
Okay.
I don't believe Valen had taken his hand off.
18.
Or would it be? I was gonna say, would it be a?
I have a
grapple kind of
plus
situation?
7 to hit. It's very good. It's gonna be very hard for me to miss.
Yeah, I would have done the strength or like a
He
strength
didn't tell me
contest.
he held it. He said I just pushed it up.
I didn't say. I said I pushed it up. Yeah.
And I'm pushing it back down.
Yeah, right. And he got 18 with disadvantage. That hits.
10 points of piercing damage.
Jesus Christ.
It
Okay.
falls to the ground. Wait. You wait. There's 2 more moments that still have to be played out. Shut the fuck up. It falls to the ground, slams to the ground. A mix of fire and blood start to pour and dribble out of its actual mouth. But it gets back up, angles its shoulders at Grayson, and growls but it's like guttural. The blood is like making it like as it's like growling. 6 approaches at this point, gets on one knee, and holds out food to it. Is that correct?
She's crisscross applesauce, but yeah.
Go ahead and roll animal handling for me.
I've got inspiration.
Oh,
Oh.
we'll roll it, and we'll see if you want to use it.
This poor animal.
Yeah, might as well. You know. What is that? What do I just roll with advantage when I use it?
Well, you first just roll.
And then if you don't like the roll, then you can roll for inspiration. Roll the inspiration.
17.
You make the decision if you want to re-roll it now before I give a reaction. So if you're like, I feel like that's pretty good, I'm not going to use my inspiration. So you want to keep the 17.
Correct.
This dog looks at Grayson, looks at you, looks at Grayson, and grabs the food. It runs away back towards the cave, comes back. The food's not in its mouth.
Grayson, I think it has puppies.
Oh.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
Yeah, right when that happens, I grab his rifle and slam him against the wall, like because he has it like this, right? So I'm gonna lunge at him and grab the rifle with both hands. The mage hand disappears because I'm not concentrating on it anymore, and I'm gonna kind of use my wings to propel me forward and push him against the wall.
Oh my god, I want a hellhound puppy.
So Valiant grabs the rifle and pins him against the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna push back against that.
Or are you grappling over the gun?
Well, I'm trying to pin him down with a gun.
And I'm trying to just, like, not be moved.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it.
Oh shit, that's a 6. No, rolled a 6.
I rolled a 5.
Grayson rolled a 5.
Yay!
All
Oh
right.
shit.
So Valen comes in, pushes this rifle and pins him. He pushes back and Valen just takes his wings and like to really input, and you're kind of pinned underneath your gun.
Yeah, I look at him and I just look him dead in the eye and just says, "Stop."
It's a wild fucking animal. It doesn't matter.
It's trying to protect something.
It's a dog made out of fire and shadow blocking our path out of here.
There is nothing.
Go get close to it and see what happens.
It is not even trying to attack us.
Hey, Valen, why sound funny right now?
What are you talking about? Just trying to protect this dog that's here.
Well, Lindsay got somewhere with it. Why doesn't somebody? Can somebody
Lindsay?
try and?
Who's Lindsay?
Oh God! Oh my God! I broke the wall! I guess
those mushrooms got to you.
Well, 6. I'm trying again. Wait, rewind.
Fuck that bitch, Lindsay.
Well, 6 got somewhere with it. Why doesn't? Can somebody just try? Can we just try to talk to it? Can somebody try to communicate with it in any way?
The unfortunate thing at this point, this is a wild animal. I think Lindsay may have just been
Lindsay!
lucky. Damn it! Christ, the fucking same thing.
Not just me.
It was in my fucking head. No, I got it now. God fucking damn it.
Sorry.
Let me try this again. That's okay. This is not the best idea, seeing the fact that this is just a wild animal. I believe that 6 was just lucky. But on the flip side, I believe with Valen that although it is not actively trying to hurt us, we shouldn't touch it.
I think we've done enough.
Temple, you are correct. We've already done enough with this. I think we just let it be, back away, and go the other direction.
And as you say direction, you do notice that the cave does split into 3 areas here, and the hellhound is on the left side, most side. Seems to be really pacing in front of that area.
The last thing we need to go is go towards it, because it seems like it's being defensive. God only knows what's on the other side of where it is.
Can 6 use one of her healing kits on it before we abandon it?
Yeah, as you start to get closer, taking your healing kit out, it and snaps at you. Doesn't snap you, but snaps towards you very aggressively.
Can I throw? So 6 throws some more. Puts her hand out with some food and gives it one more try.
Yeah, the minute you grab the food, it looks at Grayson and it stares at Grayson and then quickly grabs the food and runs away. And this time, I don't think it comes back.
All right. Well, we tried. I tried.
But there's just a pile of blood behind, where it left.
This breaks my fucking heart. We just totally mutilated this poor mama hellhound. She's just trying to be the best mom that she can be. And we fucking put a bunch of holes in her and we're like, live your life.
So when I notice it doesn't come back, I release Grayson.
When Valen lets go, Grayson just kind of shakes it off and just glares at him and just completely shoulder checks him while he's walking past.
When that happens, Valen will look at him like, hey, this whole shoot first, ask questions later, it doesn't get you anywhere. Trust me.
It gets us off this planet alive. This, and I hold up my hand with the demon tattoo, is what happens when you try to talk first. At least here.
I'm going to agree with Valen, though.
That was a dog made out of shadow and fire. That's not a normal occurring animal.
Grayson, you gotta ask us, though, first before you just start doing shit like that.
I agree.
If you all want to make friends with a wild animal in our way, blocking our path, you're more than welcome to. I'm trying to get you all off this planet alive.
I pointed at him. I'm like, you said it multiple times. Your job is to protect us. Sometimes shooting first endangers the entire party.
Sometimes stopping me from shooting first endangers the entire party too.
I just stared at him. Just.
Grayson turns away from Valen and just starts walking down the center path.
The minute his step hits, you do hear of a puppy-like noise.
No. Oh no. I have a lot of success staying alive by just running away.
I do too, Pants. Temple puts a hand on Valen's shoulder. Our actions are our only belongings. I agree with you. I think that we should just keep moving and make as little impact on our surroundings as possible.
When that happens, Valen's hands unclench, and you see just him start to relax, and he takes a breath.
Temple walks away from Valen.
Yeah, I'll start following Temple slowly. Just trying to shake it off.
Hey, Valen. Anything you'd like to share with the class?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you might have a little bit of an idea of what I'm talking about. You sounded pretty different. Over there.
Well, I was trying to make a point.
I'm not used to people who have accents not having accents for a little bit, though. Your hee-haw cowboy routine kind of went out the window for a little bit there. So what's up with that?
I'm not sure what you're saying. I didn't hear anything. I didn't feel anything different. It was anger, and it just enraged, and I felt it was wrong what Grayson was doing.
Well, my voice changed when I started fighting those goblins. You didn't say anything about that.
It's different. It's pretty different.
Gosh, just had a big,
How is that
big dick
different?
moment right there. What about my voice, Six, huh?
Well, my voice
changed.
Grayson, back me up here.
I have no opinion. I just want to get out of here.
Hmm.
But if you're trying to prove Valen wrong, yeah, you're right. Whatever you're arguing with Valen about, you're right.
Valen just proceeds to walk away.
Didn't his accent sound a little different when he was fighting you?
Sure fucking did.
Isn't that a little suspicious? Is that not suspicious to anybody else here?
One mystery at a time, Six. One mystery at a time.
Okay.
Nah, I'm good. And then he taps on, because he's on Temple still, and so he taps on Temple's head and goes, "Onward, my metal humanoid companion."
Okay, Pants. Temple marches on.
Taurus will just follow everyone.
So you walk straight through the temple ahead, and you guys kind of have to go up a little bit. It's almost like stairs. And when you get to the landing top, you see in front of you, you see a pathway to the left, and you see a large cavern opening-ish to the right. And the cavern to the right almost looks like there are ribs of a giant ancient creature that is long since dead that like kind of encompass this cavern, just big rib-like things. And then in the middle, there's some greenish watery stuff underneath. Yeah, so as Grayson kind of looks up, there's shadows casting over his face from the ribs and the little blue lights that are above. He notices there's like a greenish type of water that's underneath, probably like it almost looks like mushroom gunk water kind of thing. And then you do notice that there's just a path ahead. Or there's a place also to the left. There's a cavern up to the left too.
Pants, do you want to check out this little cavern with me real quick?
Yes.
Yeah, we just kind of, Temple just kind of walks a bit off to the left. I think taps Torash's shoulder as they walk by. We're just going to peek around the corner here.
I'll keep an eye on you guys.
I'm going to turn around and follow him.
Cool. You just all left Six and Grayson.
Well, Taurus will just stand like at the intersection between the big room and the outcropping to the left, just to kind of keep an eye between everyone.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that Temple and Pants are okay.
So Temple, with Pants on his shoulders, starts walking down this little side cavern with Valen following, and the cave becomes less cave-like. It looks metal. It looks like there's pieces of metal that have been banged into the walls and hammered in. You notice that there are actual doors inside of the caves there. So there's four little door areas, and then the cave just keeps going deeper.
I wasn't expecting construction.
Oh, the door's locked.
You don't know.
Can I push on the doors?
Well, hold on one second, because they're ahead of you, so let them react really quick.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting construction down here. This looks architected.
Yeah, it's a bit odd. But what about this plan isn't odd at this point?
A good point.
What? We should open the doors and see what's behind them.
Yeah, we could try this first one.
Yeah, you push on it. It's not locked. It opens. There's nothing in there. It's just like a little separate area.
Next.
Yep.
Pants pushes open the next door and comes face to face with a red kobold that goes, "Who the fuck are you?" And we're going to stop the session right there.
Oh,
Yes!
God.
Juicy.
Cliffhanger.
A red pants?
Red pants. Red pants?
Thank you so much for listening to episode 5 of our first campaign, Stardust Echos. We here at the Dungeon Boiz are so grateful for you. If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a like, give us a follow. Any little bit helps for us to make some more amazing content for you. And with that, the Dungeon Boiz are out.